Hi everyone, it's Roxanne with Odyssey of Ascension. It is, I have to check, May 28, 2014, Wednesday's channeling, and thank you for tuning in. Whoa. And good morning to you all. Thank you for your attendance in today's channel. We would like to discuss the idea of ATI. We want you to approach things as ATI. For all is ATI. And what is ATI? All that is. We want you to approach life in your new vibratory state of fourth density. In the approach of life, once again, as ATI. All that is. With this idea, with this approach, with this vibration, you will come to understand that everything in your reality is choice. We want you to hone in on this focus, much like you are focusing your personality in this density at this now. You are receiving all the ATIs and all of your personalities and all the nows. But in those perspectives, you understand all that is. In this perspective, you are questioning all that is. Even when somebody says, is all that is? Is that really all that is? Isn't it all that is? Or is it not all that is? The game with polarity is polarity in all that is. Well, yes. That's a perspective of all that is. That is an expression of ATI. That is an expression of the isness of all that is. When you approach life in this, once again, vibratory state of fourth density, use that state to see and not question everything in your reality as creation. Now, we understand that right now you are looking around and going, okay, awesome, I accept it. That's easy when there is no controversy, no conflict, no emotion, no anger, no anxiety, no fear. But when something comes into your reality that is part of all that is, and it drums up an emotion that brings forth to the forefront conflict, question, hope, desire, despair, suffering, depression. When it brings forth an idea of other than love, tell yourself this is a part of all that is. When you look at another and you see them acting in a way that you do not prefer, what is your immediate reaction? Judgment? Condemnation. I wish they would stop. They shouldn't do that. That's counterproductive. Here's a better way. My way is, all of those reactions are limiting sustaining. For if you understand that that entity is giving you the idea of all that is, and you are, let's say, translating it, perceiving it, conditioning it, other than love, realize that is limitation of all that is. How beautiful. You are in the field of limitation, of the possibilities of all that is. How do you approach it now? Accept it as ATI, or accept it as the definition you are translating it at for a certain sustaining self-righteous separation belief system. So you can feel wonderful about your security. It is an institution. Security. It is how they kept you enslaved. Are you not still enslaved? They turned slavery into they being the ones that are offering you choice. They turned slavery into an institution. Look at it. Your institution is securing you with retirement, escapes, distractions, income for survival. Let's look at that again. Income for survival. If you don't make enough income, you will not, quote, survive. Of course, depending on your cultural idea of your reality. But for most of you, 98% of the collective, your institution of survival is income. And they turn that security idea from slavery into an institution of survival. And now you are in that. But that is all that is. Where else is it if it is not in the creation of all that is? All that is. It is in there. You have to realize that. That is not separate from you. It is not over there. It is right here, and you're in the game of that. You chose to be here to understand that idea of all that is. All the possibilities of humanity and their expansion of themselves, of creativity, of the endless creative moments of all that is. That are yet to be discovered by you as a collective, by us as the all. There is nothing, no thought, no thing that is once again not all that is. If it is a thing, it is in all of creation. But you are looking at another and then not accepting them for what? What they are. Is that not all that is? Why would you deny ATI? Why would you deny that person letting themselves be themselves instead of not wanting them or letting them be themselves? Oh, no, you can't do that. You're not allowed. Here, I'm on the board of directors, and I think I need to put about 10 more rules on my employees to keep them enslaved. Now, maybe that's not the exact words, but I know it is in the institution of security. To protect the business, to protect the idea of separation, to have the employees down there and me up here. Do you see how you are always, as a collective, looking at another, not a part of all that is? Yet it isn't your reality. It is the gift of expansion. It is the gift of possibilities to see the endless creation of humanity. A lot of it comes out of ego, which turned truly altered ego. A lot of it comes from there, from the other entities, from the institutions. And you feed it by separating it, by not accepting it as all that is, by judging it, condemning it, analyzing it to no end, and then coming up with a belief that is your universe of what it is or not. Wonderful! All of that is all that is. However, your approach can be the acceptance instead of the separation of all that is. There is nothing, once again, in your thoughts, nothing, no thing, ever, that is not part of creation. All creation is eternal love. All creation is all that is. Choose the separation from what they are and what you are. Or know that all that is you, and rejoice upon high to see the possibilities of creativity with the resounding theme, this is a part of all that is. I accept it. You do not need to jump up and not accept it, do you? For if you do, what are you doing? Defining yourself as something other than that. Exposing to yourself the lack of love to yourself in that moment. They did an action, I didn't like it. They did an action, awesome. Choose. How do you approach it? You don't need to change anyone's mind. They are you in the mirror of reflection. Hop over in them and look at yourself from them. Who are you to judge me? Am I not my own entity? Hop back over and go, yes you are. My goodness, I didn't realize I was judging myself. Because you are all that is, as well as everything in your reality. Look at all the different perspectives of every single second of your life to see the possibilities of creation. See the possibilities of the unlimited expansion of each individual expression of creativity. Fight it. And sustain it, the limitation. Jump on board and approach it like, let me look at that with new eyes. Old eyes, new eyes. And let me hop on board that creative expression and see where it goes. For it would not be in my reality if it was not creation. Deny creation, deny all that is, deny yourself. That's the limitation paradox. That's what you're ascending from into. You devolve to evolve. For the acceptance of all that is. The more you accept, what do you have to fight? When you do not accept, who are you fighting? Yourself. In acceptance of all that is. Realize entities. All of this is your choice, collectively. All of this is your choice, in your reality, to see all that is. Wherever you're at, whatever you are doing, that is creation. Deny the ATI, deny yourself. The expansion of the possibilities of your own creation. creative self. So in that moment, be yourself. Reflect upon your expansion and see yourself in the mirror. Do what you will with that reflection. Just approach it now. That reflection is all that is. This is Ocyphius. We shall take a short break. I bid you a good moment. Ado. Hi. Okay, good stuff. You guys want to talk about it? Anything? Bueller class? No?
I think that needs to be absorbed.
Yeah. Love you guys. We'll see you in a minute.